Hello and welcome to Easy Gluten Free. Today we're wrapping up the gluten-free, grain-free pizza crust series with a recipe that my friend Susan over at the HH Heirloom channel asked me to try out about 4 months ago. Sometimes it takes me a while to work through these requests. Now the main ingredient in this crust is quinoa, and I was a little hesitant to try the recipe since there's no binding agents listed in the ingredients. But since quinoa is such a nutrient-dense little seed, I just had to give it a try. It looks like it held together pretty well. Now if you like quinoa, then this is definitely the pizza for you, because it's practically the only ingredient in this crust. Now to start out, you'll need to soak 1 cup of quinoa with about an equal measure of water. Give everything a stir to get it well coated, then cover it up and let the quinoa soak for 8 hours. I actually let mine soak overnight. Now before you start to make the crust batter, preheat the oven and place a 10-inch cast iron skillet into the oven to get hot. Now when you go to make the batter, drain the quinoa if there's any extra water in there, and add it to a food processor or blender and blend it with a 1/2 cup of water and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And this is also a good time to add any spices you might want to put in there, but I left mine plain. Now process it for as long as it takes to achieve a smooth batter. You're looking for something almost with a pancake batter consistency. Now remove the hot skillet from the oven, add 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and swirl it around to coat the bottom and the sides. Then add the crust batter. Smooth the surface with the back of a spoon until it reaches the edges of the skillet. Then bake it for 12 minutes. Now to flip it, put a plate on top of the skillet and using pot holders, carefully but quickly, give it a flip. Then use the plate itself to slide it back into the skillet and bake it for another 10 minutes. And this time when it comes out of the oven, it's ready to top with whatever you want. And I kept mine pretty simple by just adding sauce, some cheese, a sprinkle of Italian seasoning, and if you want the cheese to get a bit crispy on top, add a drizzle of olive oil here. Now bake it for another 5 to 7 minutes to melt the cheese, or you can do what I did and put it under the broiler for 2 to 3 minutes if you like your cheese a little more well done. And let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes, and then it's ready to serve. It makes a really sturdy, easy to handle dense crust pizza that's basically quinoa to the extreme. So if you like quinoa, you really gotta try this one. It's like fast food meets superfood. And if you'd like to print a copy of today's pizza recipe, don't forget to visit my blog in the link below. And for brand new recipes every week, don't forget to subscribe. See you again soon.